Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at word system theory and what word system theory entails. Word system theory was propounded by a sociologist called Immanuel Wallerstein. Now, Immanuel Wallerstein's word system theory explains the reason behind countries' development. Now, before Immanuel Wallerstein's word system theory, people classify the world into developed, developing, and underdeveloped. Immanuel Wallerstein's word system theory came about as a critique to the theory of modernization. The theory of modernization states that countries follow a similar path to development. That is, countries transmit from traditional to modern states. But Wallerstein believes that countries don't follow similar paths to development, and there are other things that account for the development of countries rather than them transmitting from traditional to modern states. He believes that the development of countries are based on the connections that they have with other countries, and he also believes that countries are not an island. So countries' development come about as a result of trade, global systems, or even history. And through this theory, Immanuel Wallerstein divides the world into a three-tiered hierarchy, where we have the core countries, the peripheral countries, and then we also have the semi-peripheral countries. Core countries, according to Immanuel Wallerstein, are countries that are classified as most powerful countries, or they are known as the most powerful countries out there. And these countries, they have access to almost everything. They have industries, they have technology that help them process raw materials from their raw states into finished goods. They also have access to quality infrastructures. They also provide investment. They also help peripheral or semi-peripheral countries by providing them with financial aids, helping them with investments, and assisting them with infrastructures or industries. These core countries also affect, or they have a role to play in global systems that affect the development of countries. We also have the peripheral countries. Now, peripheral countries are the least powerful countries, and these countries, they are marked by cheap labor, and then they provide raw materials for export to core countries or semi-peripheral countries. These peripheral countries are sometimes exposed to exploitation by core countries, and these peripheral countries are open to investments or technologies from these core countries, which also help them enhance their development. We also have the semi-peripheral countries. These countries are in between the core and then the peripheral countries. That means that they have a little bit of both sides. They have industries, they have raw materials, and they also export their products out there for processing. So some instances of word system theory in our world today: we have other countries that exploit or export raw materials out there, and then other countries process it, and then they later put it out on the market for other countries to have access to. Why does word system theory matters? It matters because it explains the inequalities between our worlds, where some world or some countries benefit more while others do not. So in conclusion, what we want to achieve today is that word system is a big global system where three groups are available, but most groups or other groups benefit more than the others. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.